TJ, our last question, most overrated wideouts in the top 12. I know we touched on it earlier, but who you got for most overrated?
Most overrated fantasy wideout, not overrated real wideout. In the top 10 for me is AJ Brown. He had a 10%, over 10% touchdown rate last year, scored 6 touchdowns over expectation. Only other receiver in the top 24 with fewer targets than Adam Thielen. Barely finished as the wide receiver 1 with 6 touchdowns over expectation, as I mentioned. And with Julio there, I don't think there's a lot of target volume to go up for AJ Brown.
Sean, what about you?
So I don't want to say they're overrated because let me be clear, these are 2 very talented wide receivers. I would love having them on my team, but Keenan Allen and Terry McLaurin, they just don't fit in my draft plan. I think they sit atop a massive wide receiver 1, wide receiver 2 tier where you can get another wide receiver, in a round or 2 later. So I typically target a second running back around them, like Dave Montgomery or Chris Carson. And then a round or 2 later, guys that you were gushing over, Robert Woods or Cooper Kupp. So I just think that my draft plan, I typically fade these guys, not because I don't think they're good wide receivers. They just don't fit in my draft plan.
Yeah, I think if we're talking about guys who are most likely to bust in those top 2 tiers, it's probably AJ Brown, but I'm going to say most overrated on the overall top 12 is Keenan Allen, just because the yards per catch has been going down. The age is increasing, and we just don't know anymore if he can really still kind of give you those ceiling performances, even on high volume. And we started to see him struggle with injuries last year. And then I shouldn't even mention him because it's kind of cheating, because his ADP will probably be a bunch of spots lower by the time you guys actually hear this. But Michael Thomas should be nowhere in the top 12, much less the top 24. So those are my 2 guys for most overrated.